Done is better than perfect. That's by Sheryl Sandberg. Welcome back to TreeHouse Talks. I'm Dr. Edward Klinger, and today we're going to talk about one of the most dangerous bottlenecks in leadership and also business scaling, and that is the perfectionism trap. As high achievers, we often wear our perfectionism like a badge of honor. We tell ourselves it's about maintaining standards or excellence. But if we're being honest, then perfectionism is often just procrastination in a fancy suit. It's the fear of being judged, the fear of failure, or the fear of being found out. And when you are trying to scale a business or a career, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect hire, or the perfect product version doesn't just slow you down, it can actually kill your momentum. And in the world of scaling, speed and agility are your greatest assets. If you wait until every I is dotted and every T is crossed, then the market has already moved on. So let's take the story of Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn. When they were preparing to launch the platform, it was far from polished professional network that we see today. It was missing features, the interface was basic, and there were plenty of bugs. Hoffman's team wanted to wait, to refine, to make it perfect. Hoffman pushed it out anyway, and he famously said, "If you aren't embarrassed by the first version of your product, then you shipped too late." And by launching what many would consider an imperfect product, LinkedIn was able to gather the real world data, listen to actual user feedback, and pivot based on reality rather than assumptions. And that speed to market is exactly what allowed them to dominate the space before other competitors could even get off the ground. As a leader, your job isn't to be perfect. It's really to be effective. And perfectionism creates a culture of fear where your team is afraid to take risks because they don't want to make a mistake. Scaling really requires a culture of test, learn, and iterate. And you have to be willing to be embarrassed by the first draft so that the final version actually solves the problems that your clients are facing. If you find yourself stuck in a cycle of over-analysis, or if you feel like your growth has plateaued because you're waiting for the perfect condition, then it's time to take a hard look at your operations. Are you standing in the way of your own growth? It might be time really for an objective, outside perspective to see where those bottlenecks are really hiding. Visit edwardklinger.com today and complete the executive diagnostic. Let's get you moving again. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever let perfect get in the way of good? Leave a comment or review, and let's keep the conversation going. See you next time in the Treehouse.